right. At one point, Clinton defended capitalism after Sanders explained why he prefers democratic socialism.
When you look around the world, you see every other major country providing health care to all people as a right, except the United States. And I think we should look to countries like Denmark, like Sweden, and Norway, and learn from what they have accomplished for their working people.
But we are not Denmark. I love Denmark. We're the United States of America, and it's our job to rein in the excesses of capitalism so that it doesn't run amok and doesn't cause the kind of inequities that we're seeing in our economic system. But we would be making a grave mistake to turn our backs on what built the greatest middle class in the history of the world.
Senator Sanders?
Face the Nation moderator and CBS News political director John Dickerson is also in Las Vegas this morning. John, good morning.
Good morning, Nora.
She looked like the fighter. She was on the offense last night.
She really was. You know, Hillary Clinton has kind of been at the mercy of events over the last several months, trying to catch up and get her story out, but she's been dogged by questions of emails, questions of trust. Last night, what made it such a distinguishing performance for her was that she knew the details of what she wanted to say. She attacked the Republicans in a way that was pleasing to the audience, and she just felt in command the way a frontrunner is supposed to. She looked like the way a frontrunner is supposed to look.
Yeah, and she showed a sense of humor, too. But the line of the night certainly came from Bernie Sanders. You know, American people are sick and tired of your damn emails. Played very well in the room. Was that, in fact, a gift, John? And do you think that's going to help him expand his base?
Yeah, it takes a village, and she got an assist there from Bernie Sanders. I think it helped within the moment, in the context of the debate, which is what she needed. In other words, she had two goals last night. One was to play offense, to dictate on her terms what they would talk about, but also she had to play defense on the question of emails and her flip-flopping. Well, Bernie Sanders basically took the email question off the table. I think that's not going to go away, though. Of course, she has to testify in front of the Benghazi committee. Also, we've seen with this email story that there are new revelations. There was one in the Associated Press yesterday about the security of her servers. So that story is not going to go away. But among Democratic voters, she certainly got basically her talking point, which is they don't care about it, and was ratified by one of her opponents.
But will it help him expand his base?
What's that? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Will it help him expand his base?
Well, Bernie Sanders probably, what will help him expand his base is that he was constantly on message about the billionaires that he says control the political process. He kept returning to that theme. That's what's made him such an attractive candidate. So if Hillary Clinton was commanding on a series of issues, he was very passionate and commanding on his one big one.
John, if you're Vice President Biden sitting at home watching this, how does it affect your thinking about whether you get into this race?
I think it closes an avenue. I mean, obviously his big decision is whether emotionally he wants to run. But there was also a pull from the idea that Hillary Clinton was slipping and failing and whipsawed around by events. Last night she showed that she could handle a big set-piece moment like this. And so today we're talking about her performance and not the huge vacuum in the race that needs to be filled by a white knight like Joe Biden.
All right, John Dickerson, good to see you out there. Thank you so much. And our coverage of the Democratic debate will continue throughout the day on our digital network, CBSN.